think I
All
might
right,
have
now
left
you
my
should be
phone.
able to hit. Now you should be able to hit go live on your Instagram.
Okay.
It might take a second. Yeah, now you can.
Yeah, it's coming up. All right, so go live. Is that all I need to do? Am I there? Am I there?
Let me check and see.
Can you look at my Instagram, Nick, see if I'm live?
You are.
Yay! All right.
Hey y'all.
Can you?
I see people coming in.
Does
They
this
coming
mic? Does
in.
this mic help? Does it? Can you hear me
Yes.
better with this? Okay, good. Okay,
Sounds
good.
really good. Really good.
Come
Hi
on in,
guys.
audience.
Come in. Y'all see Chantel. Make sure y'all following her at Purple Panda Pants.
What an afternoon we've had. We'll let some people get in here. Let some people join first before we get started.
Yeah, we'll give it another minute. They're still coming in on Instagram too.
Okay. Ooh, it's bright. I might need my sunglasses. I tried to get set up quickly, but they were so quick to leave the courthouse. But I do have some footage of that I will drop later.
Okay.
I'm stepping out of the view just for a quick second. Back here.
Good afternoon, guys. We're gonna be quick. We don't want y'all out here. We don't want Chantel out here in this hot sun too long.
I think I might have left my sunglasses in the courthouse.
Will they let you back in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, the people are coming in. We can get started. Tell us what you learned today.
Well, today's May 20th. We are at the Wendy and Eddie Osefo hearing. Put my sunglasses. And then what else is going on podcast is talking in the background. So I am here outside of the courthouse. We just had the hearing. It was scheduled for 1:00 and it did not start until maybe about 1:45-ish. So Wendy and Eddie were dropped off from a black SUV into the courthouse. There's video that you posted that I sent to you of them walking in to the courthouse. They were in a separate conference room with their attorneys for a while before they were called up by the judge. So the judge calls them up with their attorneys. They say who they are. And the only thing that they decided to do today was set a trial date. I'm sorry, what? Oh, yes. And there goes one of the attorneys. So the biggest news is that from the status hearing, we have a trial date set. Now, Wendy and Eddie initially wanted to separate their trials. That's what happened in the last hearing. However, they now want to do a joint trial. Very important. They're doing a joint trial. And the trial date will be January 25th through the 29th of 2027. Additionally, on January 13th, they're going to have a status on the jury selection. So that'll be the next thing. Now, the judge did ask if they had any additional motions to discuss, discovery questions. They did say that they're still working on some things on both sides, but there was nothing they wanted to discuss in front of the judge
I don't know if you can, but I just
literally
this
took all of
I know it may not
5
be
minutes.
But have you ever?
And then
speak about it, but
we were done, and they left. So I thought a lot more would happen, as has happened in the past hearings that I've been to. But the big thing is that they are now going to do a joint trial January 25th through the 27th, 2027.
Okay. They're saying it's an echo when I talk to you. I'm not sure.
You're hearing an echo?
They said when I talk to you, there's an echo. But we can hear you okay.
Okay. Do I need to do anything, since I'm new to this? You guys, bear with me. Do I need to do anything on my Instagram other page?
Let me see something. Testing. Yeah, it's still an echo. I'm not sure.
And I'm outside too, so it's.
Okay, when
rough.
you talk, you're fine. So that's why I'm letting you do most of the,
Okay.
just let the rundown. It's just when I speak to you.
Okay. So Wendy and Eddie looked very nice. And they dressed for Easter in yellow. They didn't speak to anyone. Their attorneys didn't speak. There was quite a few local news outlets that were here. They've all dispersed as of this point. But there was definitely local news outlets recording as they were arriving and when they were going to be tried separate. And then so that's really the big news. I thought I would have more to report on afterwards, but I do have some video of them talking with their attorneys and leaving the courthouse that I'll share once I get back home.
Maybe try muting when I talk to you. Okay. And I think my question to you was, is there what is the reason that we're switching back to them being tried together? Did they ask for that to happen, or is that something the judge wanted? Why is it switching back to them being tried together? Was there any insight on that?
There was no insight other than just the attorney stating that that's what they wanted to do. And of course, someone's coming by mowing the grass. Live recording.
So was it their attorney said that's what they want to do?
Yes. So once they introduced themselves and what side they're representing on each party, they said that they were there today, that they wanted to have a joint trial. And I guess they had already figured out the dates ahead of time. This was more just to put it on the official court record and on the docket.
Okay, and what's the dates again that they'll be going to trial?
So trial is going to be January 25th through the 29th, 2027. So at the last hearing that we went to, the prosecution did say when they were going to have separate trials, did say that the trials would take about 4 days each. But now that we're combining it, we're just going to have the one trial.
All right. Well, at least they get to make it through the holidays. They get to make it through the holidays with family, and we'll see how this panned out. Was there any sense that I know I was kind of my theory was that Eddie would be the one kind of taking the fall for things, and do you still get that sense now?
I don't. I don't know what to think about them having a joint trial, because when they separated the trials, all of our impression was that, okay, well, they're going to, skew this so that Eddie would take the fall, or take the brunt of the charges. But now that they're combining it, I'm guessing they're trying to work together, that both defense, because they have two different attorneys, defense teams working together. I'm very curious on what the reasoning is behind this. I will say that our other boots on the ground reporter that's here with me, Taria Faizan from What Else Is Going podcast, is actually talking with the defense counsel right now. Let me see if I can you see that down there at the end of the court?
I can see a little bit, but
a little bit. Yeah,
I did hear her asking them because she asked some questions, so I knew she was on it. So you guys make sure you're following. It's at the bottom of the screen. Follow Chantel at Purple Panda Pants. Make sure you're following Wiggle Podcast. Taria, she's also there. Boots on the Ground. It's WEIGO Podcast. What else is going on podcast? So make sure you're following them both. We'll see if she gets any additional information from the defense attorneys who are there, and then we can go from there. I'll give you guys updates on that. So the major news here from Chantel today, today's hearing, the Osefos will be tried together, no longer separately, and their court date is a 4-day court date together, scheduled for January 25th through the 29th. And there'll be a status hearing on January 13th. What's that about?
So that's for the jury status. So I'm not sure when they're going to do jury selection, but that should end up showing up on like the court docket when they decide jury selection. So I'm not 100% sure when a jury status is, but I'll be doing some more research when I get back home.
Okay, yeah. So thank you again. I know, let's get you out of this hot sun. Thank you for the updates,
Very
guys.
hot today. You're very welcome.
And yes, guys, we're on YouTube too. The link is in my bio. Reality Recap 2876 is the YouTube channel. You guys make sure you follow Chantel, please. We will be back at this when they go back to court.
Yes, I will be here every day for the trial, reporting back in January. And if anything happens up in, before then, any other hearings, motions, whatever, I'll be here.
Yes, so make sure you're following her, guys. I appreciate this, Chantel, so much, and we'll connect. She has footage from the trial today. I'll post anything she shares with me and anything that Taria learns from the defense attorney, because she done ran them down over there on the sidewalk.
Yes, she did, girl. Yes, they're still in a deep conversation, so I'm very curious myself to figure out what's going on.
All right, well, you go over there and get some info, and we'll share with the people.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye.
Bye.